Hey, what's going on, guys? Begun again here, and we are back again with a W2W race. Beginning season 5 now. We start off at Dragon Trail Seaside in reverse in the Group 4 Lexus RCF. We qualify in 5th position. It was an okay qualifying result, just based off how the car performed and felt on this track. Did not want to be here at all. It felt very uncomfortable. The pace was not there as well. Really had to push hard to get the car to work, and even then the tyre wear was just kicking in and just sort of limiting how we performed in this race. But we move up into 4th. We pass Piano Elephant and Audi TT, who had a pretty poor start with the TTR and TTs. They're not really good off the line. We're going to tuck in behind Dragon here, coming through the left chicane now. Bit of contact with the wall that didn't really slow him down all that much. So we're going to maintain that 4th position behind Dragon. With the strategy for this race, we were borderline thinking of doing a one-stopper. It was slightly slower in terms of a couple of seconds. It probably could have been pulled off if I had someone else in front of me pulling me along the racetrack to catch up with the rest of the pack. But I wasn't going to put my trust into someone who already knew what the strategy was. So I found it'd be better to chuck the brake bias to the rear and save some tyre wear. But me and Drag, we're going to have a really good battle for 3rd for some part of the race. I'm going to go up on the inside here, and we're going to make that apex really well. And unfortunately, I have a really poor exit. I think the car just slid out from me, and unfortunately for Dragon, I was just there in front of me, couldn't do anything about that. And then again, start of the next lap, he's going to try and come on the outside, and he's done pretty good to make that stick. I had the shallow line, so I really couldn't get on the power sooner than he did. He's done really good to make that move stick and put himself back up to where he belongs in 3rd place. But unfortunately for him, later that lap he kissed the grass a bit too much and then made some contact with that wall that pretty much put him out of the race. But the battle for 3rd wasn't over. But he had Piano Elephant coming around the outside of turn 1, side of that 4. The TCRS was a very dominant current around this track. Drove fear into the hearts of any other driver who wasn't in the TTRS. Just making very light work of me around that corner, just carrying himself away from me and taking that 3rd place off me. But it didn't take too long. Same place as Dragon as well, same lap. Going a bit too wide and making contact with that wall, that put him out of that position and put him back down there in the middle of the pack. We had a bit of breathing room for 2 laps, and then we had Smurf slowly creeping his way up into my rear view mirror. Me and him had a really good battle, so a really good battle for 3rd between me and 3 other drivers. A lot of position exchanging for 3rd position. Probably the best battle was between me and Smurf. He was applying a lot of pressure on me for 3rd place, especially towards the end of the race, where I think I had more tyre weight than him, and on paper my car probably a bit slow because of that. But he's done a really good job to apply a lot of pressure on me through this race. See there, he's got a slightly better exit speed than I have. I'm going to play really defensively here. He's going to try and go up the inside. I'm going to make sure that doesn't happen. He's going to get an even better exit speed coming out of there, just because he's got the wider line. Bit of contact here. I didn't think that there was going to be an overlap between us two, and he sort of backed off. Coming to the start of the last lap now. He really wanted that inside line there, trying to throw me off. I wasn't going to have that. Going the outside, we're going to slowly move away to the right side, just to try and get as much of that preferred line as much as we can. So we don't have a shallow entry and a shallow exit that's going to compromise our exit speed. Bit of a bump and grudge, bit of a slight bumping here between me and Smurf, not too much. I think we're trying to beam to the depth chicane. That wasn't going to happen. He's going to tuck him right behind us. It was like I said before, it was actually really fun. You can see they trying to juke me out, go back on the outside, they can go quick dive on the inside. That wasn't going to happen. I was going to play defensive, regardless of where he was going to put his car. I wasn't going to get hindered by what he was doing. But like I said before, he did a really great job to apply pressure on me. I can easily say with one more lap, he would have taken that position off me, whether he would have outpassed me or would have just seen it as I'm slowing myself down and the other drivers behind us are slowly making their way up. But yeah, he did a really good job. He did a really good job attacking me. I did a really good job defending. Overall, it was a pretty good race for Team Lexus to finish 3rd. Coming through the last corners here. We're going to try and hold them off as much as we can. bit of a bump there that's going to sort of mess with momentum. So again, third place for Lexus, first for the G-Man in the Toyota, second for Early in the BMW, and we take third for Team Lexus. And again, props to Smurf for a really good battle for fourth. It was really, really nice battle, really entertaining. On to the second race now, and we are third from the back of the grid. As the grid is now flipped from the results of the previous race. And we've got a really good start here, probably one of my best starts. From 9th to 7th before the start of the corner, just based off that start, was pretty outstanding. Especially when the Lexus isn't all that good off the line. So we're going to get past Soul Slayer here in the Mustang. We were thinking of going behind him, but I think he also backed off, just trying to let me get in there. Single file line here through the chicane. You really don't want to be contesting for a position here. A bit of a moment between Dragon and Hammy, both collecting the outside wall. We tried to avoid the aftermath by cutting that corner to avoid any contact with him. Again, they think that was a good idea and hand us an offset, a 1.5 second penalty. They'd rather have us re-end the driver in front of us and avoid the track, then go over the track limit and cop a penalty. So it's pretty dumb there by GT Sport. Probably could have slowed the car down, but I didn't want to risk it. Pretty tight window to make that happen. We're going to try and stick on the inside of Dragon here. It's not going to happen. We're going to surrender our position to Soul Slayer and to Early as well in the BMW. We're going to sit back in 8th position here, and we didn't. And looking back at this footage now, I didn't even realise that Piano Elephant was on the outside, and I gave him a bit of a contact. So my apologies for that. We're holding on to 8th position here, doing our absolute best to. We knew we had to keep our ground. I had to bring a 1.5 second penalty up before the finish line. Otherwise, the steward from the league would have given us that extra penalty for failing to burn the penalty. So after this corner here, we're going to pull to the right and start burning off that penalty. Big chunky second penalty there, putting us in dead last behind Antichrist and the Aston Martin. And well out of the slipstream. Thankfully, we made a position relatively quickly, passing Sorrybo, who had a bit of a moment at the Def Chicane. And then a whole lap later, same place, Antichrist having his own incident with the Def Chicane, bringing us up in 10th position. And then slightly later on, Sorrybo in the Mustang, running a little bit wide there, and we take 9th position off him. So far we're thinking now, okay, just actually we're making something back. So we started from last and we're up to 9th until we got to this part of the track here where we got on the grass a little bit too soon, got on the gas a little bit too soon, kissed the grass and spun the car around, giving us a bit of damage, putting us in dead last and completely burning through our tyres as we were trying to recover the car. And at this stage now we were 10 seconds off the pace, and we thought to ourselves it wasn't worthwhile racing in terms of content for the channel and in terms of points for the team. So we decided to call it quits and do something a little bit different now. So we're gonna do a quick analysis slash look over on our old boss from season 4, the G-Man. He was our boss for Team Lexus in the last season. He's now moved on to technically on this track bigger and greater things. As the Toyota was a very dominant car on this track compared to the Lexus, which is a big lump of Japanese muscle. But he started in last position as he finished first in the first race. It took him almost a whole lap to make a position. I wouldn't blame him. He's probably taking his time trying to make the pack, trying to get the pack to thin out a little bit, make his pass up trick a little bit easier. So, start of the second lap here, he's moved up into 9th as he's passed Antichrist, myself, and Reaper. And again, I'm seeing Soul Slayer run a little bit wide there through that corner, puts him into 8th position. And G-Man had a really good race in the first race and a really good second race, a really good result in the second race. You'll see later on where he finished. In terms of pit strategy, he came in end of lap 9, and then stayed on those tyres for the whole time. So really good strategy. Bit of contact there between Smurf and G-Man. Really hard to see who was at fault there. Maybe a bit of both, probably even a racing incident. But a really nice move here on the inside of Antichrist here. Made that move stick. The GT6 is on rails on this track. Cornering ability wise, it's very good. On power, it's just not there at all. He gets outpowered by about everything. Even a good downhill and a real backwind, the GK6 is absolutely guns on the straights. But through the corners, it's absolutely amazing. He's gonna sort of make his way around Ripdock there, and then Piano Elephant again, making contact with that wall. Like I said before, end of lap 9, coming through the pits, quick tyre change and top up of fuel. Just enough to get him home, just over half a tank. And coming out of here, he's going to cross that line and make a bit of contact with Smurf. I do remember in the last season we were sort of talking about pit lane entries and exits and how we should be crossing the line. I thought it was a stupid idea, and a lot of other drivers from the league did. It was really a stupid penalty. So we decided it was only beneficial to implement that rule if it did hinder another driver in any form of way with their race. And I think that was a good example there. They crossed the line and make contact with Smurf. But speaking of Smurf again, he's going to pass him on that left-hander there, coming out of the death chicane, putting himself up into third position. And then another debatable moment here between G-Man and Hammy. I personally believe G-Man just was a bit loud on the brakes and a bit harder, and sort of ran himself out of road. And unfortunately for Hammy, it was just wrong place, wrong time. I wouldn't be surprised if that was taken to the steward between them two. Probably won't be, because they're on the same team. I don't think it mattered to them too much. But overall, a pretty good result for G-Man. He did really well that race. Did a really good job to come from the back of the grid and not come up to second. Easy to say that if he did have that perfect race, he probably could have clutched onto first place and taken home a double win. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, comment down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you don't miss it, guys, I shall catch you in the next one.